I'm live. Hi, everybody. It is Michelle Fox, and I wanted to show you a way to remember how to do your facial massage, whether you are just using your own phalanges or if you're using a jade roller, rose quartz roller, what have you. It's all the same concept. And it is this that massage is helping on many levels. It's stimulating the circulation, um, yada yada. I've got it all on my blog this week, but what I'm getting at is that the primary reason for doing it, believe it or not, is lymphatic drainage, which is getting the excess fluid out of your face. That does have an immediate benefit where the puffiness, particularly around your eyes, is gone. For me, it relieves nasal congestion. So, what I'm getting at is that as you're doing the massage, I think it helps for you to imagine how you're draining that fluid. That is going to help you conceptualize the maneuvers that you need to be making, or how you need to do it, because if I don't understand how to do something, I'm less likely to do it. So first of all, when you are using any kind of massage technique, you want to have something slippery on your face, so some kind of serum. Serums are usually best. If you don't have a serum, then a lotion or a cream would be okay, but serums usually have a slipperier consistency. So you put that on your face, and then the roller, like I said, really, this is kind of interesting. I thought of this. You know how we call tissues, like facial tissues, Kleenex, even though they're not all Kleenex, there's all different brands. I've noticed that they're all called jade rollers, no matter what they're made of. So there's a rose quartz jade roller, amethyst jade roller. So that's kind of funny. They're all called jade rollers now. But the different types, this is an aside. I won't charge you extra. The different types of stones have slightly different qualities. If you're into chakra or whatever the heck that is, that kind of stuff. But also, literally, some of them stay cooler longer. Some are smoother than others. So there are those things. But the overall idea of facial massage is the same. Okay. So, they're pretty much the same. So, anyway, so you want to imagine the drainage holes in your face and neck. All right. And those are your lymph nodes. And the primary areas that we are dealing with are right in front of your temples and down here by your clavicle. Temples, clavicle, temples, clavicle. Okay. So no matter where you are, you're directing that fluid that way. So I usually start in the middle of my face, and you're directing it toward that drainage hole. All right. Like, I have a drainage hole in the corner of my yard. If we didn't have that, anytime it rained, we would just have like a big flood in our yard. So literally, it's a hole where we're putting that fluid. Okay. And the recommendation is like 3 passes in each path. So 3 times, and then bring it down a little bit, 3 times. So then when you get to your jaw area, sort of a swoop up to that spot. When you get to your neck, then you're going down, because, like I said, the lymph node is down by your clavicle. Now, usually when we talk about anything to do with our face and neck, it's up, 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 because we're trying to work against the gravity that's pulling down on us all day long. But in this case, we are trying to flush out the excess fluid. So in this case, we're going down. All right, here's another aside. I always have neck tension, okay? And this little number, like doing this right here, feels amazing. Like, and you don't have to use a lot of pressure either, but it really helps my neck tension. All right. So getting back to the drainage holes. So we're going down, okay, all the way across. All right, I'm speeding things up. Ding, 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 ding. So, and you do your chin and everything, and you go across your lips as well. All right. When you get to your eye and the brow, usually it's 2-sided. The one that I have with me today is just 1-sided, but usually there's one that's longer, wider, thicker, whatever, and then one that's smaller. But so use the smallest one you have and go more gently across your eye, but you do go across your eye, under your eye. And my favorite is going across my eyebrow. That is really relaxing. But again, you're bringing it down to that point right here. And forehead, same dealio. So again, where I might feel like I want to roll everything up, like kind of roll out the wrinkles, it's more of a downward swoop because I'm actually trying to push that fluid out. And in doing that, I'm pushing the fluid out, but in doing that, I'm also stimulating the circulation. I'm stimulating the muscles underneath, and that is what is giving me the glow to my face. That is what is ultimately going to possibly, there's some controversy, reduce fine lines and wrinkles. So this massage has many different benefits, but the way that you do it, I think the best way to remember that pattern is to think of where you're trying to drain to. And I've got a really good blog this week. Here, let's see. I'm going to put it up. All right, I got to put my eyeballs on. So my blog this week is about jade rollers, and I know you feel like, oh my Lord, we've talked about this so many times, but I'm starting fresh with my blog people. So this first time they know about it. So I'm talking about jade rollers, but I've got a really cool handout, and that includes the, step by step where to go and why and what it's doing and all that fun stuff. So I encourage you to go there. Get excited because next week is going to be such a fun topic. I'm going to finally talk about the whole going gray journey. And I know the cat's out of the bag because here I am. So if you feel like, oh, dang, I was so inspired and I was going to follow your lead, okay, I'm talking about everything I've learned, products that I used, like support groups that I leaned on. So there's still going to be tons of really significant information, regardless of where you're at, thinking about it in the process, already did it, whatever. It's going to be relevant for so many people, and join the conversation because this is a big one, ladies. And it's so funny. I started out on this and it was, honest to God, more about, I was just kind of sick of always thinking about it. Like right now, I've got roots, something fierce. And so I'm trying to find some kind of cover up. I'm all out of my root cover up. What a hassle, what a pain in the butt. I have other things to think about. But as I researched it, I realized what a huge thing this really is for women. And okay, I'll just give you a little piece of it. Think of this, how when men have silver in their hair, how we're all like, oh, he's so sexy, oh, he's so hot, oh my gosh, George Clooney, it's like he makes them even yummier. But when a woman has gray, it's like, oh, she's really letting herself go. And really think about that. How wrong is that? How horrible is that? And so it's like it's so much more than just a decision of what color you want your hair to be. It's so deep. It really is. So it's going to be a really fun and interesting concept, and I'm excited to talk about it. And that's going to be next week's blog and conversation here as well. So, but anyway, so don't forget about your drainage holes. Talk to you soon. Have a great rest of your day. Bye.